Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer, and on this channel I share my journey as an international nurse that is working and living in Malta, together with helpful information for anyone planning of moving abroad. Today's video is a honest one, and I think it's something many international nurses need to hear. Before I continue, I want to make it very clear that I'm sharing my personal experience. Every workplace, team, and individual is different. So your experience might not be exactly the same as mine. My goal is to share some of the lessons I learned so that someone will be better prepared. When people decide to travel abroad to work as a nurse, we just place our focus on the documentation, interview, getting a job, visa, etc. But one thing many people don't prepare for is adapting into a different healthcare workplace culture. And this is one of the biggest lessons I learned when I moved to Malta to start working as a nurse. Being a good nurse with lots of experience is important. Succeeding in a new country also requires communication, adaptability, and understanding how people work differently. So today I want to share some reasons why most international nurses may struggle when they move to Malta to start working professionally. And these lessons are not necessarily about nursing skills. Number one, communication is more than speaking English. It sounds funny, right? Most people think that because Malta is an English-speaking country, communication will automatically be easy. But proper communication goes beyond language. It includes how you interact with your colleagues, how you ask questions, and also how you receive feedback, and also how comfortable people feel working with you. Coming from a different background, I realized the way I communicated not always interpreted the way I intended it to be. I thought I was simply being quiet, respectful, and focused on my job. But I also learned in some workplace, being involved, approachable, and engaging with your colleagues also an important part of communication. Number two, workplace culture can be different. This was one of my biggest adjustments. Back home, when I go to work, I have this mindset. I come to work, do my job, and off I go to my house. For me, I consider that professionalism. But after working here, I realized that building relationship with your colleagues parts of teamwork. So I realize that small things matter. Little things like just asking your colleague, are you okay? Do you need help? Asking, is there anything I can do for you? Any conversations when appropriate. Showing interest in your team. At first, I didn't understand all this because I looked at my work from a tax perspective. I just want to come to work, get my job done, and go home. But for here, when you do that, you are not part of the team. I came to the realization that most workplaces, they don't just want to value what you do. You can be great at your job, but they want you to integrate. They want to be comfortable around you. They want you to belong. They also want you to connect with the people around you, not just coming to work, get your job done, and go home. Number three, beware of body language. This was also another very important lesson for me. Sometimes communication is not only about words. We have verbal and non-verbal communication. Facial expression, your tone of voice, and your body language, the way your mannerism can also send a message. Something that seems normal to you will be interpreted differently from someone from another culture. I had to become more aware of how I presented myself during conversations and interactions, because I was learning how to communicate effectively in a new environment. Number 4, don't be afraid to ask questions. When you are an experienced nurse, it is easy to feel like you should already know everything. I personally felt that I needed to prove myself. But moving to a new country means you're moving into a different healthcare system. Different policies, different documentation, different way of doing things, and asking questions does not mean you are not a good nurse. It shows that you care about doing things correctly and that you are also very willing to learn. Sometimes the best way to gain confidence is to ask a lot of questions. Number 5, you have to be very willing to adapt. It is important to respect your own culture and identity, but at the same time, you have to open to learning the culture of the place you now live and work. It's understanding that different places we have different expectations. The faster you learn those differences, the faster your transition become. Looking back, I realized that most of the biggest challenges I had at my workplace when I moved to Malta was not because I lacked professional skills, but because I was learning how to communicate properly, be an efficient team leader, and to also build relationship with my colleagues. And honestly, this experience has helped me grow. So if you're a nurse planning to work abroad, prepare your documents, prepare your skills, also prepare your mindset. Be humble enough to learn. Be confident enough to ask questions. And be open enough to adapt. Your nursing skill, your nursing experience, your nursing knowledge can open the door for you. Your ability to adjust, connect with people will help you to succeed. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and if you know anyone this will be helpful to, don't forget to share this video with them. Bye. See you in my next video.